How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video and episode 2 of trading from nothing up to a huge pet on a free-to-play account in Pet Simulator 99. Now, in the last video, we started off with 0 diamonds and we're now up to 2.5 million, which is definitely a good start. We've also got a few decent pets, a few items, potions, enchants, but nothing really worth too much. So let's try and make as many diamonds as possible in today's episode. But just before we start making profit, let me tell you about the insane giveaway we're doing on the channel. When the channel hits 4,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away this rainbow huge Wizard Westie that you see behind me. If you want to enter the giveaway, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, turn on post notifications, and finally comment your gamer tag down below. It's literally that easy, and you could win yourself a free rainbow huge Wizard Westie, so make sure to enter the giveaway. But anyway, without any more further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But anyway, as I said, we need to make a little bit of profit today, and I thought, you know what, we're better than the color battle event. We got literally all of our diamonds from here last time, so hopefully we can do that again and make a ton of profit. So we're now in the event. We're gonna head over to the last area, and I think I'm just gonna AFK for a while and see how much I can make. And the way I'm gonna be making profit is from item drops. For example, the graffiti cans that you get in this area. I've currently got 7 of them, and I've also got 7 buckets of paint. And when I get enough items, I can come over to the color machine and make a ton of items. For example, the craft color gifts and also the craft graffiti gifts. I can make 7 of the color gifts right now, so let's go ahead and do that. And these are already worth 500,000, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm literally just going to sit in this area and see how many items I can get. I've also got a few enchants that can help me, but I might try and buy some more because the Treasure Hunter 3 enchant isn't going to do a lot for me. But I'm going to worry about that later, and for now, yeah, let's just sit AFK for about an hour and see how much profit we can make. Okay, so it's been just over an hour of going AFK. Let's go and see how much we got. I'm wondering how much profit I can actually make. Let's start off with the boost. So these items aren't really worth that much, to be honest, but the pinatas are worth a decent amount. About 72,000 in those. TNT crates and comets aren't really worth a lot. These flags are pretty much worthless as well. And the same thing for the buffs, they're not really worth that much. But the gifts are worth a little bit. Gift bags, we've got 12k in those, another 10.5k in the large gift bags. These bundles aren't really a lot, but we still have the color gifts that we have to sell. And keys are worth a decent amount. Let's go ahead and craft a void key. That's worth 35k. Tech keys as well, how much are they going to be worth? If we go down to items, we got, well, tech keys are like 30k, and then we've got 40k in the secret keys. Let's go ahead and make the crystal keys as well. And wait, did I get another tech key? I don't know, but we've got about 28k in the crystal keys, so not too bad. And then the graffiti can and buckets of paint, we got a decent amount. Let's go over to the color machine and just craft literally everything that we can. Color gifts and graffiti gifts, we'll go ahead and make all of those and see how much we've got. So we've got just over 1 million in the color gifts and almost 1 million in the graffiti gifts, which isn't bad at all. What I'm going to do now is head over to the trading plaza and try and sell everything that we've got and just see how many diamonds we can get up to. So yeah, let's head over. So we're now in the trading plaza. Let's head over here and list up the items. Now these have actually gone up in value a lot. I was not expecting that. Okay, we're going to try and sell those for a little bit more. It's saying these are worth like 1/4 mil, so I'll try and sell them for like 3k each and see if they sell. I'm going to check if I've got any other pets that are worth a decent amount. And these graffiti dinos are actually worth quite a bit, so I'll try and sell these for like 100 each, but I'm fairly sure that is it for the pet. So let's go and list some items. That is the color gift listed for 81,000, and I've just listed the graffiti gifts for 95k each, which is a little bit more than their suggested price. And I've also just listed every one of my keys. And I think that is now everything listed. All I've got to do now is wait for things to sell. And after everything sells, I'm actually going to try a slightly different method to make profit. And you guys are going to find out what that is in just a little bit. But yeah, let's go AFK and wait for things to sell. Okay, so I left it for a little bit of time. We're up to 3.79 million diamonds. We still have the graffiti gifts, so what I'm going to do is lower their price a little bit because they're just not selling. So we'll list them up for 92.5. I can't spell. 92.5k, there we go. And hopefully somebody will come along and buy those. But in the meantime, let me tell you about my plan to get rich quick, because yeah, the method we're using at the moment is okay, but we're not making diamonds that quickly. So I'm going to be using a method that I used in my Nothing Too Titanic series, where I'm just going to go around and buy and sell items from other people's booths. So let's try and see if there's anything in the lobby which is selling for pretty cheap. And I couldn't find anything in this lobby, so let's go and join a brand new one using the trading terminal over here. I'm just going to search for a random item, and yeah, here we go. So we're now in a brand new lobby. The first thing I'm going to do is set up my booth, just in case somebody wants to come along and buy my items. And now I'm going to see if there is anything selling for cheap. So here we go, actually. We got a few crystal keys that are fairly cheap. I might be able to make a little bit of profit on those. And these pinatas as well. We'll go ahead and pick those up. I have found some of the gifts selling pretty cheap. We got 18 graffiti gifts for like 85k each. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up all of those. And then, you know what, let's take the color gifts as well. We're now down to about 1.5 million diamonds. I just sold some of my graffiti dinos as well, getting almost 7,000 diamonds. And there's loads of gift bags for really cheap. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and buy all of those, and also the large gift bags. Why not? We'll pick those up as well. And there's actually a ton of the flowers hedgehogs being sold over here. I don't actually know if they sell, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up as well. I'm gonna list everything that we just bought on my booth, and yeah, I'll come back when I've done it. Okay, so that is everything now listed. I think my prices are pretty fair. I did find some graffiti raccoons that I've got up for like 7 diamonds, which I know is pretty much nothing, but I wanted to list them anyway. Then we got the flowers hedgehog for 400 each, even though the price is 700 each. I just don't think the demand is going to be that high, so yeah, they are pretty low. And then we got the color gifts at 85k, and we just sold something. The graffiti dino, 50 of those gone. I got the graffiti gifts up for 93k each, the crystal keys, large gift bags, and also the gift bags down here. So yeah, everything is listed up at the moment. I might just go AFK for a little bit because I've got a lot to sell and not a lot of diamonds in my inventory at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna go AFK for like 15 minutes. That should be enough to sell some items because I've got loads at this point. I have just spotted some glittering charms up here for extremely cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up as well. We'll relist those and then we'll go AFK. So I've just listed those for 119k, and now let's sit AFK for a bit. Okay, I've been AFK for a while, and it was actually very difficult to sell the items, but I'm now up to 4.28 million. I've still got quite a few items left, but it's not too bad at the moment, so I think I'm going to go out and buy some more things. So let's go ahead and see what we can afford. And I'm not going to lie, this lobby is awful, so let's go to a brand new one. So we're in a new lobby. Let's see if there's anything here that I want to buy. And yeah, these gifts are actually really cheap. Let's go ahead and pick up these graffiti gifts, and why not, let's also get the color gift. I think I'm going to buy all of these items because these pinatas are really cheap, and you know what, these large gift bags are also quite cheap, so we'll pick those up as well, and we might as well get the gift bags while we're here as well. And again, that's everything from this lobby, so let's change again. And in this lobby, I've actually found a high peg for 400k, so we'll go and pick that up, and I might be able to relist it and get like 50k profit. There's also a bunch more gift bags that I might be able to resell for 3k, so we'll go ahead and pick those up as well. I have also found another high peg, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, but I'm actually a little bit annoyed that I couldn't afford this enchant because I could have made so much profit with this. But right now, we've still got 2.4 million diamonds to spend, so I want to get this down to like as close to 0 as possible. Okay, so it's taken so long, but I think I've finally found some items to buy. Now, I think I'm going to get booth slot vouchers out of all of these items, as they're like one of the cheapest, and I think they'll sell pretty well. In fact, let's actually get like 90 of these, and then what I'll do is I'll buy a bunch of charm stones as well. And I can afford 60 of them, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're now down to 63,000 diamonds. In fact, I can get even closer to 0 by buying even more booth slot vouchers, and we're now down to 7k. So let's go ahead and list everything that we've got. And these have actually gone down in price, which, yeah, probably isn't great for me. But I've listed everything up now, and hopefully we'll be able to sell a lot of these items. And yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get at least 5 mil with all of these, which I think I'll be able to do. So yeah, once again, let's sit AFK and hope that these items actually sell. Okay, so it's been quite a while, but we're now up to 6 million diamonds. And there's actually a charm stone right here for really cheap, so let's go and pick that up. And the high peg, yeah, that's pretty cheap as well. We might as well buy it. But going back to what I was saying, let's go ahead and set up the booth. Now, the only item we've got is the flowers hedgehog. Now, I'm not going to lie, I made a bit of a mistake with this item because they're not selling at all. So let's just go ahead and and remove that. And the only items that I've got that are worth anything right now are probably the hype egg and charm stone that I literally just bought. So we'll go ahead and list those items up right now. The hype egg, we're going to try and get 465k. By the way, this is now the next day. The charm stone, we're going to try and get 21.5k as well. But yeah, we're at a decent point at the moment. I'm going to try and find a few more trades and make a little bit more profit and see if we can get to 10 million by the end of the video. And I think this is an alright start. 6 color gifts for 10k below the suggested price each. I am going to list the flowers hedgehog up, but I'm going to literally try and get 50 diamonds because, yeah, it's not looking good at the moment. And actually, this could be a very good way to make profit. These hype eggs are being sold for about 40k each below their suggested price, and I can buy, like, 12 of them. So yeah, we'll pick up all of those, relist them, and wait for them to sell. So there we go, they've been listed for 465k, and the color gifts will just try and get 75k each. And I think now all I've got to do is wait for those to sell. So yeah, let's go AFK. Okay, so I was able to sell on a few items whilst I was AFK. The first item is just a charm stone, 20k. Starting it off very simple. Moving on, we're going to be selling on 6 color gifts, almost 500,000. Yeah, I guess I'll take that, not too bad. And then I'm also getting rid of a hype egg, taking us up to just over 1 million diamonds. And then we're going to be selling on another hype egg, about 1.6 mil now, just under. So yeah, pretty decent. And then we're going to be selling on the rest of the hype eggs, taking us up to 6.64 million. And that is exactly where I'm at the moment. I haven't actually done any other trades. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's been about 4 days since the last trades were recorded. I have been busy, so unfortunately I haven't really been able to make any content. But yeah, we still need to try and get up to at least 10 million diamonds before the end of the episode. So I'm going to look around and see if there's any items that I can buy that would get me a little bit of profit. And this booth over here actually does have some pretty good trades. He's selling exclusive pets for like 100k below their suggested price. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Valkyrie dog right here. I might be able to make a decent amount of profit. So yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. And I'm also going to go ahead and pick up one of these sad Doge. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that as well. We've barely got any diamonds, but let's go ahead and list those up on my booth. Sad Doge, we're going to try and get 3.5 million for. And then the Valkyrie dog, I'm going to try and get like 3.4 million. And also these flowers hedgehogs from earlier have actually gone back up in price. I'm going to list them all for like 200 each and see if they sell. I know it is a lot below their suggested price, but nobody's buying them. So yeah, let's see if anyone would buy these for 200. And of course, we're going to go AFK again. Okay, so everything that I've bought has literally just sold. I now still do have the flowers hedgehog, which is a little bit annoying. I don't really think anybody's going to buy these at all, but we've got 6.87 million diamonds to work with. Let's see if we can make a little bit more profit. And here we go, a Storm Dominus right here for almost 200k below the suggested price. We're going to be picking that up for sure. And these hype eggs right here are actually pretty cheap, so let's go ahead and pick up as many as possible. We can get 8 of them for 440k each. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and I'll try and sell them for like 500k each. So here we go, these are the current items that we've got listed up. I'm really hoping that these pets sell because, yeah, their suggested price is over 800 each. I'm selling them for less than a quarter of that. But yeah, Storm Dominus up for 3.4 and Hype Eggs up for 505k each. Hopefully they can sell. Okay, so it's been a while, but I actually sold most of the items. We've still got the flowers hedgehog because nobody wants them. But we are getting closer and closer to 10 million diamonds, and I promise we are not ending this video until we get it. Okay, I might have found a decent way to make profit. Here we go, 2 diamond X-Books for about 400k below their suggested price. I can get 2 of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and we might have just made a ton of profit. Let's go ahead and relist them up. I'm going to try and get 4.1 million each and see how long it takes to sell those. I'm not gonna lie, it literally took hours to get rid of these diamond books, but yeah, they're finally gone. Okay, so we're now at 8.2 million diamonds. We only need 2 million to get to 10 million. Let's find another trade. And here we go, these lucky egg enchants are pretty cheap. I should be able to make about 500k with all of those. So let's go ahead and pick those up. And I'm going to relist them all the way across the other side of the map. And I think they're really easy to sell. So let's try and get 1.75 million for each one and see how long they take to sell. It did take forever, but eventually somebody came along and actually bought 3 of the lucky egg enchants. Okay, I'm not going to lie, my luck recently has been horrible, but now we might have some good offers. Let's get all of these secret keys for really cheap. Let's go ahead and buy all of those. And then we've got the Flex Fluffy Cat 400k below the suggested price. We're getting that as well, and if I could afford that, I'd get it. But summer gift, you know what, we'll leave those for somebody else. But let me show you what we've got right now, because we've only got 2 of the lucky egg books. Now, they did go down in value, which didn't help me at all. However, I did sell all of the flowers hedgehog and got like 300k. I think it was around that anyway. So yeah, we made a lot of profit with those. And I did just buy some items. I'm now at about 2 million. So let's go and list up what we've got at the moment. Flex Fluffy Cat. You know what? Let's just go for 3.43 mil. See if we can get that. And then the secret keys, let's just try and get 22k each, and I think that is everything. So for hopefully one of the last times in this episode, let's go AFK again, and please, when I come back, say I've got 10 million, because this is dragging on a bit now. Okay, so as you can see, I don't quite have 10 million diamonds, but I'm at 9.23. I ended up buying a few more items, and I made a little bit more profit, but we're not making it to 10 million today. We made it pretty close though. I'm going to try and get to like 20 million in the next episode, so stay tuned for that, and we're going to get the huge pet as soon as possible. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let's try and hit 100 likes on this video, and I'll see you very soon for another episode. Peace out.